What's up? YouTube, Facebook, wherever it's at. Man, my hat looks crooked. Man, my mustache looks like it needs trimming. Woo! Hey, just wanted to jump on here. Hair looks bad. Golly. That brings me to one of my questions in there. Just wanted to jump on here with my opinion, review, whatever you want to call it, of the new Fatal Attraction miniseries. Man, where to start? Let's start at the beginning. It starts off and it follows much of the same storyline as the original movie did, the older movie back from the 80s. It does take a little different direction than the original movie does. I don't want to give it away. It takes a little different direction. Movie started a little slow. It actually kind of stayed at a slow pace. Would I watch it again? Probably. Don't really see a need to. But if I was really, really bored, would I watch it again? Maybe if it was on DirecTV or something and I was just channel surfing and I ran across it, I might watch that episode or so again if it was there. I'm bad about doing that on some of the things. If Armageddon or something like that was on, no, I wouldn't. I would go to Armageddon. But anyway, it was a 8-episode miniseries. It kind of bugged me the way they did it. I'm weird about, I don't like movies that you're in current day, then all of a sudden you're 3 years ago, then your current day, then you're 3 years ago. It kept going back and forth between current day and what happened, current day and what happened, current day and what happened. So you really had to pay attention to keep up with it because you never knew what section you're on. And I mean, it was 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. You had to really pay attention. It was one of those movies that you caught little clues as you were paying attention to it. I'm just not a big fan of, here we are starting today, he's in jail, and then all of a sudden it goes back to how all this came about, you know, the relationship, the meeting. Then it goes back to he's getting out of jail, he's searching for the killer. Then it goes back to, you know, the relationship and how it pushed forward. Then it goes to today. I mean, it's just back and forth. So you really have to be paying attention to kind of keep up with it. Did it all come to a conclusion? I'd say yes. I mean, you kind of, at the end of it, you kind of get the idea there may be a season 2 or an add-on to this. They kind of left the door open. It did end. I mean, all the loose ends were cleared up for you. You know who the killer is. You know, like I say, it didn't really leave you any questions. So I like that part of it. You left, by the end of the movie, you left kind of knowing everything that happened, and it closed all the ends for you. They did leave it a little open for maybe a season 2 or some add-on episodes if they wanted to. The guy in the movie, I can't think of his name. I'm not going to look it up. I actually liked him. He was the son on Fringe, the series. And I thought he did a pretty good job on that. His hair in this miniseries killed me, man. Oh my God. You just wanted to hand the guy a brush or a comb or something. Go, man, do something with that hair. It was just, there were so many scenes he looked like he just walked out of a tornado. It's just kind of everywhere. His wife in the movie, I can't think of names, man. I should have had their names on here before I came to it. His wife, hadn't seen her in anything in quite a while. She is looking a little ragged on here. I'm imagining that's by design. I think she could probably look better with some makeup, but she looks pretty ragged on here in most of the movie. And you know, she's playing the average mother housewife, so they did a good job with that because she looked pretty ragged. Looked like the average mother or housewife, not the movie star. So that's what they were going for. They pulled it off. But all in all, it was a pretty good movie, or series, mini-series. Is it worth watching? Yeah, if you've got 8 hours of time you want to kill and watch it, I would say it's worth watching. Just be prepared. Got a message coming in. Just be prepared that it's going to start at kind of a medium pace and stay at a medium pace. I wouldn't say action-wise, it's not an action series. You're not going to be on the edge of your seat. The mind twist type of series, not much of a mind twist in it. You kind of start the series with him in jail. He's the one that's expected of being the killer. They kind of go with that through the whole episode, as he was the killer. There was nobody else really it could have been. And then they do verify that he was or was not the killer before the end of the movie. So you kind of, as you get to watching it, you kind of start thinking maybe, you know, the wife knew of this affair, so maybe her or someone else. I can't think of, I want to say the babysitter. There wasn't a babysitter. There was someone else that you kind of go, I wonder if it was the friends, her friend that did it maybe, but you, because she had cancer and was dying, so they kind of steer you in that direction of maybe the friend did it. She was dying anyway. What could it hurt? And the stalker was, you know, causing them problems. But anyway, I mean, all in all, it was a pretty good series. Like I say, you don't leave the series with really any questions. They tie up all the loose ends, so I like that. You like walking away from a series that you got the full explanation of everything, and you do here. It does leave a couple open ends that you would like for them to clear up, and I think that's where the door opened up for maybe a couple add-on seasons or a couple episodes more. But anyway, all in all, a pretty good series. I would suggest, if you got 8 hours to kill, watch it. Don't put it ahead of something else you're doing. It's not going to be high adrenaline action junkie type series. It's more the love affair gone wrong, just kind of metal pace series. But other than that, all in all, not too bad. Ooh. So anyway, that's my review of Fatal Attraction. Hope you guys liked it. I tried to do it without giving away the ending or who the killer is. I would say he did it, right? Anyway, no, I'm not going to give away the ending of it. But they do come to conclusion on who did it, whether it's him or someone else. You do know by the time it's over, so I like that. Anyway, guys, I'm fixing to eat my breakfast and get my day started, get my Friday over, so we can go running into the weekend together. Alrighty, bye-bye.